Our top story tonight, we're hearing from Knox County Sheriff after he said he would not enforce an impending federal vaccine order.
Yeah, last month, the president, you remember, announced all businesses with 100 or more workers need to be vaccinated against COVID-19 or face weekly testing. In a letter sent to the president yesterday, Knox County Sheriff Tom Spangler wrote that he won't comply, and now he's explaining why.
6 on your sides, Elizabeth Kubel joins us here in the studio after hearing from the sheriff today. Elizabeth.
That is right, Bo. A big push for him is staffing. The sheriff says retention is already a challenge, and if he were to enforce this mandate, he could lose more employees. And that, he says, puts citizens in danger. Still, one attorney told me today other ramifications are not off the table.
I'm not in a business. I'm in the line of protecting and serving the community here, and also making sure that our employees are out there doing what they're able to do. And if we don't have the employees to do it, then that puts us in a very precarious predicament, and I don't want to be there.
Knox County Sheriff Tom Spangler explains his reasoning behind sending this letter to President Biden. In it, he says he will not comply with an impending order to mandate vaccines or test for COVID weekly. He also told us that he is not against the vaccine, but he is against the mandate and called it unconstitutional.
It's a civil obedience, if you will. It's not a law, and when it becomes a law, we'll deal with it again, just like we are right now. We're not choosing and picking. That's not what we're doing. But when I say it's unconstitutional, when you start mandating things on people outside of that Constitution, then that interpretation that I get, that's where I'm at.
The sheriff says he doesn't know specifically how many employees he would lose under the mandate, and painted a clear picture. He does not want that to happen. Full staff is close to 1,100, he says, and they've currently got around 960 employees. But his decision could still come at a cost.
Don't know how quickly the federal government is going to act on trying to impose a sanction on every single one of these folks. I think that would be really difficult and really time-consuming. So I would think it's a likely concern or possible ramification, but do I think it'll happen quickly, and will it necessarily happen? Probably not anytime soon, because of the amount of litigation that will probably surround that if the federal government chooses to move forward with trying to implement those sanctions.
And I also asked today if concerns about COVID in the jail and the loss of a deputy to the virus weighed into the sheriff's stance. He said he doesn't take the severity of COVID lightly at all, that he knows it is there, but also knows there are decisions he says he has to make.